and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike ndị autopilot bụ ike for ndị zuru ike. Ike ndị autopilot bụ ike for destruction of zuru ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike IPOB autopilot maka for ndị zuru ike. Ike anyị ji ebute bụ maka ndị zuru ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike ndị autopilot, if you jam that ike, oh, you will never stand again. Ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike ụmụ autopilot, ike ji efe ndị arụ ụzọ. Ike ndị autopilot, ike ji efe ndị iro ajụ ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị jere bute bụkwa ike wọtọwọtọ ike. Ike anyị buru bute bụkwa ike wọtọwọtọ ike. Gwanụ ndị Fulani na ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị jere bute bụkwa ike wọtọwọtọ ike. Ike anyị jere bute bụkwa ike for Biafra ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị jere bute bụkwa for ike freedom ike. Onye akwadoghị akwado emetụkwana ụmụ autopilot aka, maka imetụ aka ọkwa woto 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 ka ike anyị bụ na-ada n'ahụ gị ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike ụmụ Biafra bụkwa ike Pentikọst ike. Ike anyị jiri bute bụkwa ike Pentikọst ike. Gụọnụ ya, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ọ bụrụ na imeghọ nkwado, abịakwa na akpata autopilot aka. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike, ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị jere bute bụkwa ike ndị autopilot ike. Ike anyị jere bute bụkwa for maka ndị zuru ike. Ihe anyị jiri bata double portion woto woto ike. Makwa n'agha ji wee bata bụkwa ike agha ebugo ike. Ịmakwa na ike agha ebugo sokwu bụrụ ike. ike woto woto ike, ike agha ebugo ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị, makwa n'ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Maka na ihe ịma ahụ karịrị gị ike. Aka dịkwa m na ntị ike, ike anyị jere bute ike, ike woto woto ike. Ịmakwa na ike agha ebugo sokwu buru ike. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ọgbajugodoro, ọgbajugodoro. Anyị ebutego ike ọzọ na nke ikpeazụ a, maka the final finishing of the zoo. Onye aka ya adịghị ọcha abịakwana Mazi Simon EKPA pịalụ ndị autopilot aka ịpịara anyị aka ọkpọ, anyị agwa gị ka ị ga-esi kụọ ya bụ ọkpọ. You're welcome. Good evening from here. This is the 26th day of October 2022. And we are here for a very special broadcast. Very, very special. Very special broadcast. 130 days to Biafra. 130 days to Biafra. You're watching and listening live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM in Biafra land. Enter Biafra Channel 2, both on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and of course on autopiloted IPOB platform all over the world. For the few days we haven't been online. Of course, we have been very, very active on Twitter. I told you people that October is the month of Woto Woto. What is happening today? What is happening today? The enemy we focus on is the Nigeria and the evil British establishment. These are the enemies that must be destroyed for our freedom to come. And nothing is going to stop it. Our freedom is coming in 2023. One thing I like about this whole Biafra struggle, or Biafra liberation, because we are no longer struggling again. One thing I like about this Biafra is that it is really the Igbo adage, which says, "Enene anwite ogbanyoko." Enene anwite ogbanyoko is happening in Biafra liberation. The definition of Igbo, the very popular Igbo adage, which everybody know, enene anwite ogbanyoko, is happening in the liberation of Biafra. And my prayer is for these people to continue to nenea the nwite. So that can the okay, without any resistance. Because if they know that the nwite ga-agbanyụ ọkụ, enwere ike amati ya mmiri. If they know that if you know that nwite ga-agbanyụ ọkụ, ịmati ya mmiri nunu, enwere ike itinye mmiri, itinye tachiri, the very tachiri mmiri, so that when the, instead of the nwite to gbanyụ ọkụ, the mmiri anaso na the nwite. I have to speak Igbo a little bit. Because this adage is best said in Igbo dialect. That is why I am very happy. I'm very happy because even those who have sworn oath, who have, administered oath to IPOB members today, those who have fallen out of the struggle, they even are campaigning that Biafra will not come in 2023. Because they don't see Biafra coming. I am very happy. Some of them have boldly come to say Biafra is not coming. And because they want to fight against the restoration of Biafra, that they administer oath to people to fight for. And they fall out of the line. I am telling you. You see, for the fact that I am fighting for Biafra with my whole heart, supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with my whole heart, genuinely, anybody that fight me in the Biafra struggle, you will become irrelevant. Be you who, except that I am fake. Except that what I am doing is not genuine. Anybody today that say Simon EKPA is your problem without no reason, without no evidence of anything, that is the beginning of your downfall. I am telling you, the people I am talking to know themselves. The only time I will not be your downfall is when I come here to lie that I am fighting for Biafra, while behind the doors I am doing something else and I am not fighting for Biafra. That is the only time you can touch me. Even if you are not telling the truth against me, you are going to win. But for the fact that I stand my ground for Biafra to come, anybody, both those whom I respected so much, you will all go down in Biafra struggle. In fact, your downfall will be from top to bottom. No matter your status in this movement, you will fall from the highest mountain down to below. Mark my word today, the people I am talking about knows themselves. From top to bottom. Those who think they hold the key to everything, and whoever they condemn is condemned. Fight me, you will go from top to bottom. and you know yourselves. Having said that, I have come to make a very special announcement this evening before we go into the exposition. Today, I listened to a video that somebody sent to me, and I'm going to play just few seconds of that video. The video claimed that some people somewhere in America want to launch whatever they call Biafra government in exile. I want you people to understand today that the video I'm about to play have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Biafra government in exile. They are not part of us. These betrayals and bunch of saboteurs who all they do is to bring down whatever that we want to do to restore Biafra. I have tested them. I have tried them. I have seen. And I have had dealings with them. So I have tested, and nobody is going to tell me story. I want you to understand that I don't listen to gossips. I don't listen to they say. I don't listen to, your enemy cannot be my enemy. Sometimes I want to see things myself, so that whenever I'm about to address, or whenever I will address such person, I will beat my chest and address the person, because it is the information that I have firsthand. So I saw a video of some people advertising some jingle they call launching or whatever of establishing Biafra government in exile in America. And I laugh. The same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went through. The same thing they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything he want to do, they want to destroy it. But you know what? I want you people to understand that in this Biafra struggle, I am the only person that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asks, Simon EKPA, don't allow Satan to enter you. If you have any other person that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told such thing, please come forward. I want you to come forward. Do you have any other person? I am the only living Biafra publicly. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asks in the public, in the presence of the entire world watching the program, do not allow Satan enter you. Only him and his God knows why he said such to me. So, if you do not at least value me, you value the fact that at least Mazi Nnamdi Kanu somehow have some value. And he sees things you don't see. While some illiterate and some Zamas use such to do program, only God knows why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said such. So, there is something different with the way he addresses all this media rat. I am not hiding my mouth. It is not about bragging. It is not bragging. It is not pride. It is not nothing. But this is a fact. I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you are ready to do anything for Biafra, publicly, I believe I have been the only one also who have also made a pronouncement in public. I told him, if you are ready to fight for Biafra, if you are ready to do anything, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to get Biafra, I, Simon EKPA, will be the first person to follow you, no matter what. And that was also in the public. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I don't condemn people based on what people say to me. I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also that if you are looking for 100 men to get Biafra, you have 50 of the men in me. Look for another 49 or look for another 50. I am alone, Simon EKPA, is 50 men. I said it that time. They didn't know me. Today, I can tell you that in the absent, because I wanted to be 50 men when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is around. And today, I don't need to ask you, have I, with other autopilot and Omada, performed more than 50 men? I don't need to ask you that because I don't need your validation. What I need you is to follow the truth. Any day I deviate, deal with me. Have I deviated? Biafra people, I want to take your memory back. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and the news came that I should broadcast on Radio Biafra, I came to this platform and I say, God should give me the wisdom of 1,000 men to face what is ahead of me. That time, none of you see or saw what is happening today and what has happened. When I was making this prayer here, will any of what has happened today that it will ever happen? The reason why I am making these references today is for everyone watching me now and those who will watch me later to understand that anything I say, it is not by power of by myself, but the power of God in me. I don't say things when I have not confirmed it. The time I was here praying and crying, I cried on this platform 2 times, if not more than 3 times. They mocked me. They say, oh, look at the person who want to lead Biafra. Have I ever said I want to lead Biafra? They say, oh, look at the person. Only God know where they get that kind of mindset of Simon EKPA coming to lead Biafra, because I never discussed such with anybody. Only God and them know where they got such thing, in their mind. I don't know. They say Simon Ekpa say, hand me over Radio Biafra. I never said such thing. It was the first time I responded to them. Only God will know where they get such thing from. But I came here. I cried. They say, I want to hijack Biafra. Only God know where they get such thing from, because it is beyond human comprehension. There's somebody who is nobody, who is Mapoda, will come to hijack Biafra, a whole Biafra of 80 million people, brainy people. That somebody who is nobody will come to hijack that kind of people. I don't understand. So I cried on this program. I said, God, give me 1,000 men wisdom. And you know what? God answered that prayer in abundance. So every problem that I have come, God already positioned and put something how to handle it. In fact, I don't think that I have used up to 100 or 50 of those wisdoms, because the problem that is coming is very, all of them look very small. So as it stands now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. I have not even used 50 of the wisdom of 1,000 wisdom God gave me. Because, I am telling you, I have not used it. In fact, some of the problems solve itself without me even addressing it. So today, I have come to correct some certain things. Because Biafra government in exile, as we continue to build bridges and form alliances and put things in the right perspective for Biafra to come next year, we announced the activation of Biafra government in exile. Boom! One betrayer in America called Felix Onyise. A man called Felix Onyise. Felix Onyise was sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Completely sacked. The reason he was sacked was because he started mingling with the security men on ground, sabotaging them. Against the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he mingled with ESN and different, all manner of disobedience, insubordination, and all that. Felix Onyise, with his evil agenda, was expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Radio Biafra. The reason why I'm making this particular explanation is so that when I finally arrive at the pronouncement I'm about to do this evening, you will know why we arrived at such pronouncement and the consequences that follows for those who want to join the sabotage of this movement. Felix Onyise was sacked and expelled from IPOB by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And because of the experience I have had in this Biafra struggle, I decided to open my heart to welcome everybody, to talk to everybody. Because with the experience I have had, some people may be fighting for Biafra genuinely and they were blackmailed, just like they tried to blackmail me. So it happens that I was in a meeting where Felix Onyise was in that meeting. And those who parade themselves today in America was also in that meeting. And if I'm not mistaken, Madam Bridget and group was also in that meeting. Felix Onyise was there. Probably, Madam Bridget Okafor and her group was trying to find out the same information whether Felix Onyise was real or not, like me. I was invited. He was there. I didn't know who he was. Okay. So anyway, it happens that I don't even remember whether Madam Bridget was in that meeting as well. It happens that I went into alliance on behalf of Autopilot IPOB with some group. And this group happened to be communicating with this same Felix Onyise. That was the first time I encountered him. For the very first time, as in to know who he was. But I am a person that once I capture you, once my eye capture you, I know you and I recognize you anywhere, even in the dark. So, immediately, Felix Onyise entered the meeting uninvited. I didn't invite him. We didn't invite him. I was not informed that Felix Onyise was coming to the meeting. I asked, "Are you Felix Onyise?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Wow. Are you the one that Mazi expelled from IPOB?" He said, "Well, yeah, well, there are many Onyises, so I don't know which one." I said, "Answer me. Are you the one Mazi expelled from IPOB?" I do not know the sins and what he has done, of course, in detail, but I just asked him. He said, "Yes." I said, "Well, you don't need to explain to me. I know that a lot of people have been sabotaged in this movement." And they asked me, the people that I was going into alliance with, they asked me, "Do you have any problem with Felix Onyise?" I said, "I don't know who he is. I have never had any dealings with him. I don't know who he is. I have never spoken with him. So how should I know whether he's a good man or a bad man? But since he is here, it will be a disrespectful thing for me to ask him to leave. I will not ask him to leave because if you people can deal with him, I will not have problem with that. So let him stay." That was it, because I have nothing against anybody other than to get Biafra. And so he stayed in that meeting. After that, we connected. And there the problem started. They again invited us to another meeting. And we went to that meeting. It ended, in shame. Felix Onyise character started coming out. And to my greatest surprise, Felix Onyise invited these two women who has been constituting nuisance on social media. And they came to the meeting. When I entered the meeting, I was very shocked. I asked, "Why are these two women in this meeting?" he said, oh, this, that, and all that story, this, that. I said, well, please, I will not be part of such meeting, and so I have to leave. I left the meeting. And they called me back again. Oh, come back, the women, they have left. I said, okay. I went back to the meeting. The man said, oh, the chairperson of Umada must leave the meeting. I said, no. She can leave the meeting. That, she can't. Madam Azoka can't leave the meeting. Madam Azoka had the opportunity to ask you to leave, to excuse us in the first meeting that led to this particular meeting now, and she didn't do that. I asked her, Madam Azoka, do you have anything against Onyise? Madam Azoka says she don't even know who he is. So why would she have something against him? So I said, well, if you want Madam Azoka to leave, I'm sorry, I will not be part of this meeting. Because already I have seen evil, in the entire room, evil smelling everywhere. I left the meeting. Madam Azoka left the meeting. That was the end till today. Now, what did Onyise do? Onyise since that time has tried everything to touch the alliance we went into. They didn't respond to him. He tried to destroy the alliance. He contacted them to leave Simon EKPA, to leave IPOB, autopilot, that they are this, they are that. Those group didn't listen to him. What an evil man. Now they talked about, we talked about the Biafra government in exile, the activation of the Biafra government in exile, which already is in existence. Immediately we activated it. This same Felix Onyise went behind doors, tried to, of course, he don't have anything to offer, but it's just that, when they create all this jingle, they create video. Video is, once something enters social media, it will begin to, fly. Even if the person that is behind it is Onye Darogbe, the thing will begin to fly because you don't know who is behind it. But I told them, I will be your end in Biafra liberation. Mwa ga kuchi ite unu, kuchie ma ike unu, kuchie ebunu si anyunsi, obuno ebunu si anyunsi kunu si emebi Biafra. Aga ma kuchia ya gwogwo, obuno onu unu jeri nni kunu jemebi, aga ma kuchia onu, kuchia ya pim until Biafra come, mpope again. So I will be your last bus stop, including from this Felix Onyise to all of them. From today, after this explanation and the announcement we are going to do, anybody that will have anything to do with these men of betrayal in America, you will be marked as one of the enemy of Biafra. Because we don't talk stories. What we do is, when we want to decimate you, we'll give you facts and figures. The way I am explaining it now, every person that has been part of the meeting we have had will come and say it exactly the way I'm saying it. And I'm going to arrive at the final conclusion. What Felix Onyise said is that Simon EKPA went and hijacked the Biafra government in exile. They decided to connive with some nincompoop, inconsequential people to begin to do some shenanigans in America, that they want to set up Biafra government in exile. We have Biafra government in exile and they are able men. We have Prime Minister. I don't want to say this before. It has been in existence. It has been there, well structured. We only activated it. And very soon, they will come to address Biafra. I've been saying this very soon, very soon. You are going to see. And this evening, I am going to make it public that Biafra government in exile is officially giving statement and letters to every asylum seeker around the world who desire to have a letter of introduction to the authorities in the home country where they are seeking for international protection. The email will be made available. I want to announce it this evening that the Biafra government in exile is not collecting one dime from any Biafra asylum seeker anywhere in the world. Unlike the criminals, where they will subject you to pay dues, that, and then the coordinator will use it to do container business, like they did in Finland. Biafra government in exile is seeing it as a responsibility to serve every Biafran anywhere you are in the world. The letter may be a little bit delayed because of the capacity of men, but letter is being given to many Biafrans free of charge. You don't need to pay money to anybody to be able to get a letter from the government of Biafra in exile. A very legitimate way, and we have activated it in full force. So what did these criminals do in America to rent one office? They say, they say they want to have it in Washington. You know, when they say they have Washington, when they hear Washington, you know, people who don't know what is Washington, when they hear Washington, you think that Washington is a place where Jesus Christ is coming down to speak to you. No. No, it is not. You can achieve Biafra from Finland. I am telling you, you can achieve Biafra from Ghana. Even from Ghana, you can achieve Biafra. Not from Washington. You must not have office in Washington. So they come with all this, this 419 attitude of having office in Washington. So we have seen a video, where they have decorated seat, hired seat, decorated it, and the Kwacha Kwoche, Yinya as a Biafra government in Eza. Yichaya was copying America State Department. They copied the United States Department of State. Yinya Kwoche, note, say video. Oh, Omo Biafra, come. We are launching Biafra government in exile. Oh, come. We are launching Biafra government in exile. And they are sharing the video. And a lot of people are not getting the information. They thought that it is part of what we are doing. No, we are not launching any Biafra government in exile. You wait for us. Anything you did not hear from this platform doesn't exist until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out, it will shock all of you. So Felix Onyi say the expulsion of that betrayer, that Sabo, is not by mistake. It's not by mistake. Today, he is thinking that we are in the former IPOB, where some people will gang up and they will excel. No. Our own is that he move on and I call to God, Ozubo. Without wasting time. A beg or do. I remember when our brother in Germany, is telling Simon Ekpa, we don't waste time. I beg God Ozubo. Our own, we don't waste time. We are always focusing on the ball. He move guarana pam, a beg order. And I'm able order this evening. Mbecha uno this evening, you will be no more. After today, anybody we see with you will be regarded as anybody that appear anywhere where only say they are doing government in exile. We will mark you as enemy of Biafra from this evening. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu announced your name as a betrayer and expelled you on Radio Biafra, our own is not Radio Biafra. Onyendu gave the anointing to autopilot, plus the anointing we carry to the struggle. Double portion. Plus, booted from different places. Double portion. So we don't waste time. Igarana 111. If the 111 is a good 111, we will allow you to go 111. We will even add speed to your own speed so that it will take you more, it will take you very far. But Abu Korana 111, let us kill it, let us sabotage it, let us destroy it. I beg God Ozubu, cut wire. And when we I na cut to God, I cut wire, it will never grow again. Because we will cut it from the root. Eba ho do siaputa, I cut wire, be gini kegade flat. That is what we are doing this evening. So after that, they know I don't take nonsense. You know, some of you, when you see me on social media, you will be looking at my face. Look at somebody who is doing freedom fighter. look. They see me with Hennessy. Look at who is drinking Hennessy. Look, program won't get that up. Come and jam me where we are having a very serious discussion on policies. Come and see Simon Ekpa. I am telling you, it's not a joke. You will see a different man and with different character. And I know how to handle you when I see the spirit that is guiding you. I can be study, go to your spirit. Once you appear to me to discuss, I will first of all monitor your spirit first. That is why we have been able to defeat every enemy. Any enemy we have not defeated. If you excel, it's because we allow you. I am telling you the fact. Ime vam vam vam, and I call give vam vam vam, and I call down give vam vam vam. That is what we do. So I'm going to play this. After playing this, I will make a pronouncement today.
Met onze groene energie zorgt Luminus ervoor dat alles thuis blijft draaien. En nu zorgen we er ook voor dat je altijd mobiel blijft. Ontdek onze laadoplossingen.
Cool.
Voor op het werk En voor thuis. Meer info op luminus.be. Luminus. Samen maken we het verschil.
Officially, Republic of African Government.
This is complete fake. Fake. Look at them. Look at higher office. Put a cloth. Onyeke Debego as the president of Biafra. If no check his own chair is different. Yes, look at them. Just because we announced the activation of Biafra government in exile, here we're in our office. We have open office for them. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Hi! November 2. If you go there, you are already one of the greatest enemy of Biafra. Look at them. Look at them. Akwoche. Look at Akwoche. You know, I do not need to start playing it. So if you have come across such video anywhere in the internet, on WhatsApp, anywhere, disregard it. These are the people who think they can stay in America to sabotage Biafra. Disregard it. The Biafra government in exile is intact. Nobody anywhere is launching. And let them go ahead. For those few of them, maybe 5 people, let them go ahead. We know where we are going to meet. We know where we are going to meet. Nobody is, nobody is, you can hire office and, do our watch and this thing. So I want you to cut this part of this video and share it to everybody that these are fake 419 people who want to bank and start milking whoever they want to milk in the name of opening Biafra government in exile. Biafra government in exile is intact, and as I'm speaking with you, and as I'm speaking to you this evening, they are going to address Biafra. Immediately they finish setting up what they are doing, they will be addressing Biafra. And I want to inform you also that Biafra government in exile very soon will start issuing ID card, official ID card that you can be using to identify yourself as a Biafran, especially those who lives in exile, who live in diaspora, because you live in diaspora. We need to know numbers of Biafrans living in diaspora, and I believe that particular idea, project is already in process very soon. So we are not wasting time. So when you see this kind of the level of sabotage that is in this Biafra struggle, that is why God will bring somebody like us, people like us, so we can be their end. Because with this kind of people in Biafra, that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cries every day. Every day he cries. He shouts, and when he is crying, he don't even, of course, he know the people within, they are even more deadly. the people within, they are even more deadly. Somebody say we should activate members only. Let us see one moment, because I think there is a lot of issues here. So let's see how that goes. The members only. You know, some of these people don't know why we are doing this, so that our broadcast will not be interrupted by those spamming it. You know, when you are live, there are people, their job is to come and be spamming the program, you know. Somebody say, self-love, say no. You know, the reason is that we don't want this kind of interruption in the program. So I want you people to understand that anywhere you see these people that say in November, whatever, don't ever attend that. If you attend something like that, you have contributed to the sabotage of the Biafra government in exile. And who knows what they want to do? You know what they want to do is that when this one is writing, I am representative of Biafra government in exile, another government, if you write, and another letter come from another, and they will be asking, which one is, how many Biafra government in exile do you have? This is the sabotage we are talking about. But you know what? When we finish with them, nobody will look at their letters. Nobody. They can write anywhere they want to write. Because they cannot even write. That is the point. Because if their intention is genuine, they wouldn't, anything we announce, they want to do it. Anything we announce, they want to do it. We go into alliance, they begin to haunt the alliance. They go, they say, they tell the commanders, oh, come. Don't go into alliance with Simon. Come with us. Let us give you this. Let us, any place, anything we do. These fellows only say, have been trying to contact everybody. And you need to see where he is slandering my name. You know, you need to see where he's telling my name. And I want to tell Biafrans one thing today. The one that will shock you. Do you know that this same Felix Onyise, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled from IPOB? No. And they have authentic first-hand information that he knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya during that 8 days that he was in the hand of the enemy. Would you believe that? You know, our own is that we don't just come and talk. Before we talk, we have evidence. Felix Onyise have confessed that he, Felix Onyise, and the other man who called himself Colonel, have information that Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya the day he was kidnapped, and that complete 8 days Onyendu was in the hand of the kidnappers. Felix Onyise was aware. How did he know? I am making this thing on record for the very first time. How did Felix Onyise? He was not a member of the DOS. He was not a member of anything. But Felix Onyise know that Onyendu, for the 8 days, Onyendu was in the hand of kidnapper. Felix Onyise confessed that Felix Onyise knew that Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya. And for that 8 days, he was aware. And then, immediately after that, he started fighting everything. He began to contact men on ground. He began to everything. Felix Onyise despises Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He don't want to hear about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you see where he is condemning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and myself, after this experience I had with him, you will never believe that some people will actually go and sit with a man like that. Of course, there are those who have a special hatred for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I can understand that. I can understand that, you know, you can go there to sit with Felix Onyise where he is flagging off a fake Biafra government in exile just to register your hatred. So I can understand. So some of you who want to go there can go there. I just give you expo now. So all the haters of Biafra, and especially those who don't want to hear the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you can go there and enjoy yourself and have Coke, drink Coke, and wash your hand with the disinfection for COVID-19. And so wash your hand there and enjoy yourself. But it ends in that room. You can't fly. Not while we are still here. You can't. Sabotaging can never fly. The act of sabotage is too much. But we have defeated all of them. The funny thing is that the sabotage is everywhere. even to those you least expected. Some people will come and tell you, oh, I'm with you, and then they go behind you and screw you up. Mana nkema turunu n'ọnụ. This time, the reason why we have come to this is for you. If you have not seen the sign of Biafra Community 2023, my brother, my sister, you are sleeping. You are sleeping. So disregard anything about this video. And if you have watched this video and shared it, delete it immediately. You don't give credence to evil. You don't support evil. Because I know a lot of people may have shared it. Because when they see a government in exile, they see nice picture, they see office, they see Akwoche, the Biafra government, Biafra. The people are sending it to me. Simon, is this the one we are talking about? No, this is not the one. And this can never be Biafra government in exile. These are a bunch of betrayers who all their job and all they have done for the past 1 year is that they knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped for 8 days. Even when the inner people in the IPOB don't know. This has spelled Felix Onyise no. So what contact did Felix Onyise have with the people back, with the Fulanis back in Nigeria? And who is feeding him information? Where did he know? How did he know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped? And all this while, they kept mute. So where did Felix Onyise get his own intel? And of course, if you talk now, they will tell you, we know now, we have contact. So you have contact, and you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and you keep mute. What was your intention? What were you thinking? So with all these people that you have in America, those who, who was still mingling with them, including the 2 women who was constituting nuisance in social media. This Felix Onyise could not even tell them that Onyendu has been kidnapped. I have knowledge of it. He kept mute, only for the Biafra spirit to arrest him. He confessed that he has knowledge. So Biafrans that knows this Felix Onyise in America, ask him, who told you and how did you know that Onyendu was kidnapped, and you know that Onyendu has been kidnapped and you keep quiet? What was going on in your mind? How did you know? What is your relationship with the people that told you, and why did they tell you? Today, he is forming and claiming, of course, he's not forming anything. It's just a distraction. He's claiming to be forming Biafra government in exile. So if you, as a Biafran, we see you in November, where they are showing this video, and I hope they are going to make the video public, so that we will mark those who took it upon themselves to be the Afonjas of Biafra. So please, we want this video to go to them. Let them share the video of their inauguration of nonsense on the 11th of November or so. Let them share the video. Let us see those who have attended it after this broadcast today. We want to see those who, apart from their group, who have swear oath that yes, their own job is to betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra, is a different thing. But we want to see those who will join them. Of course, if you go there and that you don't know, is a different. But I believe that for you to be in Biafra struggle, you must somehow. This video I'm making this evening is going to be a very good video. So our media team, you must cut this video and share it on WhatsApp as well, so that people will, have knowledge about what we are doing, and of course, create awareness that no Biafra should attend such evil gathering. I don't know. We thank you very much for your super chat. Dragon, you were born for this mission. Your name say it all. You shall Simon with Simon, Peter, and Rock. Nothing can move the rock. Water still remain our code. We move. Water is the code. Ada Ono, thank you very much. We'll continue to move in a water way. In a water way. And on this note, I want to also inform Biafrans. I wanted to do exposition today, but I think that exposition will be tomorrow. Exposition for Fulani, the presidential Obi, Atiku, and Asiwaju, Bola Tinubu. I wanted to do exposition today, but that exposition will be tomorrow. I want to connect the Fulani in three of them and expose something that is very deep, that many people that are supporting One Nigeria don't understand. They don't understand that it does not matter. For so long as this evil entity called Nigeria continue to be a country and Obi is running a president, it's Fulani that is running for president. I want to inform you that if Atiku is running for president, it is Fulani that is running for president. I want to inform you that if Tinubu is running for Nigeria president, it is the same Fulani that is running for Nigeria president. So what am I saying in essence? What I'm saying in essence is that if, for example, not that Nigeria is ending next year, if not that Nigeria is ending next year, whoever wins that presidential election, if not of course, that everything is ending next year, but let me just say that whoever wins the presidential election, it is still the same Fulani that win. And that's exactly the exposition I want to do tomorrow. So you must not miss it. I want you to come and listen and see how we connect this dot to show you that irrespective of whatever differences and ethnic group, whoever wins, let's assume that Nigeria continues to be a country, whoever wins, it is still the Fulanis. And that is why you must never support any election in Biafra land. But let me tell you, whether you support or not, you are not going to have election in Biafra land. Biafrans have decided. I am telling you the fact. So it does not matter what your opinion say. You are a minority. You are a minority. You are Nigerians are minority in Biafra. So you can't. It just so you will not have bad feeling. Okay, you better turn around, because before November this year, which is already coming, this is November already here. Before we enter November middle, you will be holding your BP. So it's better that you change now and understand that there will be no road for you. Things water all the way. I want to use this opportunity to also call on Biafrans who were disappointed for one of our brother falling by the roadside. You need to be in the spirit to know the kind of battle that Biafra people are fighting. Battle, spiritual battle, not physical. So I watch one of our brother, King Nwa Solomon. A lot of people are waiting for my comment. I really appreciate Biafrans, the way we treat our enemies. We let them know straight in their face that you have messed up. We don't look face. Once you mess up, we'll tell you straight to your face. You must go up. So that our brother, King Nwa Solomon, you know, he doesn't even know that we have his picture. He doesn't know. He doesn't know we have his picture. And I know that the next thing angry Biafrans will do is to start sharing his picture. I have his picture. He doesn't even know. You know, I have his picture. I have King Nwa Solomon picture. So I had to quickly, because of the anger, I had to quickly inform Autopilot, and we don't do things. We don't do things like that. We are not the criminals who, you know, deal with people, who deal with everything that expose people and others. No, we don't need to do that. We need to do things differently and maturely. I have his picture. And I believe many Autopilot have his picture. But because we announced that nobody should post his picture online, and nobody did. And I really commend Autopilot for the maturity you have displayed, because this is what makes difference. This is what makes difference. You don't, you know, we have to think over things and again to know when we need to, you know, put our sword back. It is not all about fighting. Everything is not fighting. There are some fight that will settle itself. It is not every fight we fight. There are fights that are meant for the spirit. You don't need to fight. You know, so some fight will come, you just look at the fight and the spirit will fight it for you. So I even listened to how he warned me, you know, in that last video, he was like, you must go and tell Simon EKPA not to attack P2B again. You know, I was like, wow. I was like, wow, is that how people can change overnight? You know, but something got my attention. The reason why I want to make a so African combination is a shock me. Oh my God. No, you see, in this Biafra struggle, nothing will shock me, you know. But you know, when he made that comment, I was like, wow, look at he said, tell Simon EKPA not to attack P2B again. I was like, really? Wow. So, but the reason why I am making this, the reason why I want to make this comment today, because I know he is waiting for me to make comment. That's why he has not posted a video, you know, after that. And I know that a lot of people were asking that they are waiting for me to make comment on that. You know, we always support our own. We are not like witches and wizards. I have said it. If you know how to do social media, come and join YouTube. Make social media. Share our videos. Join YouTube. It is awareness. Nobody, we are not the type that will tell you, oh, you collect money from YouTube. Come. No. Come and join Biafra and show your talent to us. Use our videos. It is a welcome development. So I watched him, you know, and was something got my attention. And that is the reason I'm making this comment on him today. Something got my attention. And what got my attention is when he said, I didn't know what came upon me. Hi. So that melted my heart. So if you watch that video, he said, please, I beg for forgiveness. I didn't know what came upon me. So when he said, I didn't know what came upon me, that was the key. So you see, some of the people you see that are doing what they are doing today, they don't know what they are doing. They don't actually know what has come upon them. Whether something actually come upon him, but I know that the way he sounded on that video was not normal. Even if it's somebody who don't believe in Biafra, you know, when I told you now that he said, "Oh, Simon Ekpa, you must stop analyzing Peter Obi," I was like, wow. And then he came to say, "I don't know what came upon me." I believe that. I believe that because it takes somebody in the spirit to know when somebody actually changed. Like really, you may not be part of the thing we are doing, but something may have possessed you to do certain things. And so that particular video that he did, he may be supporting One Nigeria, he may be supporting Peter Obi, but that was not him. So, and he said he don't know. He don't know what came upon him. So because of that particular, he don't know what come upon him, I decided to make a comment today because a lot of people have waited for me to make comment. So since he has apologized publicly, and I believe that the spirit that has entered him may have also left him. And I hope that the spirit have departed permanently and will never come back. And I know that the rate of people watching him has dropped. And one thing that also, you know, got my attention in that video, he even said, my video is now 8,000 views average. I can drop anything. I can decide to do this. I have that. So it was not him. It was not really him. It dropped. That was below the belt. That was below the belt. That his video is now 8,000 average view within 4 hours. So I have many channels. I have this. So but like I said, he don't know what came upon him. So I want to ask Biafrans, it doesn't matter what has happened, since he has, within few days, he came out to apologize that the spirit entered him. And if you are really in the spirit and know what is happening in Biafra struggle, a lot of evil is going on. And you must be very strong. That's why we say, if you are not called for this, don't come out. I am telling you. So what we'll do now is that after this, we can release something on the earth to go and protect King Solomon so that the spirit will not enter him again. So we need to understand that this Biafra struggle, they are doing a lot of evil, and especially when you are supporting Simon Ekpa, you are prone to witches and wizards, both from the Benio, both from everybody gonna attack you now. So if you are not strong, bam, so we have to be careful. We have to watch him and all that. But I think when somebody apologizes, especially he has not done something that too bad, he has not sabotaged like that, but at least he will continue to make his videos, he will continue to make his analysis, he will continue to contribute something small to what we are doing. And so I think, we just want to tell him to welcome back and never to sin again. Welcome back and don't sin again. So Biafrans can go and start listening to the analysis of what we are doing. So if there is something you want to put more light to and things like that, you can also watch him. So all the autopilot media, if you have not subscribed to any of them, it is very, very important. I'm going to have list. Media team should give me a list of all our broadcasters so that we are going to push them. Everybody should go and listen, because the truth is that there are things you will learn from each and every one of them. Everybody cannot be the same. There are people who have, everybody have a different ways of passing messages. So you have to go and listen to all the autopilot. Everybody have this message, this gift, a way they pass their message. And there's something you can learn from the other person. You may not learn from the other person. You may learn from the other person. You may not learn from that person. So it is very important. Every autopiloted media team, media personnel, go subscribe to their platform, and that is the way you can support them. Very, very important. It doesn't take anything away from you. So go support them, encourage them. So the more you encourage them, the more you are going to. Somebody say he should unmask himself. You don't need, that is his choice. We don't, if we have his picture. Like I told you, you don't even know that we have his picture. Our own is that the way we work, do our own CIA work is not on this planet. So we have his picture, but there is no need, sharing his picture anywhere, because he's not a threat. He's not a threat to what we are doing. There is a difference between somebody being a threat to what you are doing, like, trying to destroy things you have and all that. It's not a threat. So if he's a threat, we know how to handle such things. So it's not a threat. So that is different. I want you people to understand that it's different between somebody being a threat, like those criminals you see, how they sabotage everything and all that. Then if the person become a very become a threat, then we don't need to give that person any chance. We deal with the person, give the person, because officially we have the IPOB treatment now. Thank you, Romeo, for your super chat. We appreciate you. I think KNS isn't well. It could be that he had depression. Please call him and talk to him. ESN, if you haven't, that will relieve him. Thanks. Well, I think this video I've made now should do that job. I've given him some kind of accolade here. So, and also I've asked Biafrans to go back to his channel to subscribe again, and let us accept his apology, and let us move on. We don't have time to waste. We don't have time for any nonsense and all that. Accept his apology and let us move forward, because we have a lot of work to do, and every hand must be on deck. And of course, from here, I'm going to end this broadcast and see you. Make sure you join us tomorrow. From here, may God bless you. May God bless Mazi and Dikano. May God bless Sunday Iboho. May God bless Omoada and their husband. May God bless our Eastern Security Network, our gallant men. May God bless all our alliances, May God bless both our Biafra government in exile, which they are going to address Biafrans very soon. May God bless our media team. May God bless all of you, these supporters, and those who will take this message today very seriously and implement the thing we have teach. From tomorrow, we are going to enter our exposition time. Believe me, if we do not have any engagement tomorrow, we are going to start our exposition. But like I have told you before, if you do not see me, know that I am having a very important thing going on. So from here, from me, is good evening.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Comment Kinder sait ce qu'on aime?
En écoutant très attentivement les consommateurs comme nous. Chaque année, Kinder réalise plus de 40 000 entretiens et tests de goût. Vos questions méritent toute notre attention. Plus d'infos sur notre qualité sur kinder.com.
is not wicked word. This is not confusion word. Listen to Pali Brand. Pali Brand. I will tell you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Driver they go. Driver they go. Opposite Udi. But the right hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. Driver waiting they happen. Driver tell the party boy, see no day for talk. See no day for talk. We better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. Driver waiting. Driver waiting. Driver hold the brake. Then I jump down. Pali waiting I see. Brand waiting I see.